This was the scene on February 12th as protesters gathered outside Mount Sinai Hospital.
Even without the law, you have to have an ounce of decency not to do this. I don't care what you're protesting.
Swift reaction from the premier and the prime minister saying in a post, "I strongly condemn this display of anti-Semitism."
I think we need to be really careful when politicians then characterize a whole rally as targeting a hospital.
Protest organizers are now calling out some of Toronto's largest hospitals over a public statement issued in response to the protest.
I'm speaking out saying it is not anti-Semitic to be pro-Palestinian. In fact, it's part of my Jewish values to show up and speak against genocide because as the granddaughter of Holocaust survivors, I know that I have to speak out loudly and say that no genocide will happen in my name.
The letter by the Toronto Academic Health Science Network reads in part, "Unfortunately, a demonstration on University Avenue directly impacted Mount Sinai Hospital. We unequivocally denounce this display of anti-Semitism and all forms of racism." In a joint statement on Instagram, protest organizers say hospital CEOs rushed to make false public accusations that protesters marching past Mount Sinai were anti-Semitic and put patients at risk. Join us in writing to hospital CEOs to ask them to retract their inaccurate statement and issue an apology.
The Spider-Man for Palestine had climbed multiple fixtures throughout the last 4 months and years, actually, prior to this protest. So to say that it was targeting a specific hospital is inaccurate, but I also think it's distracting from why the protest was.
And while organizers maintain Mount Sinai wasn't targeted, some Jewish organizations feel differently.
The only hospital on Hospital Row that has a Jewish Star of David in its logo, and the only hospital along Hospital Row that has deep roots with the Jewish community, has a very clear impact, and that impact is anti-Semitism.
We reached out to the Toronto Academic Health Science Network for comment regarding that letter that was signed by 15 hospital CEOs. In an email to Global News, they say they have nothing further to add. Shallima, Maharaj, Global News.